This is our acrylic painting class, and the students are learning from the basics.
I'm going to talk first.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, you got to tell me that.
Yeah.
Tell me you're on. Yes, I went.
Good morning. I'm Ralph Van McGletty, and today is March 8th, 2019, and I'm here with longtime Ollie instructor Judy Jaworski. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning.
You've been teaching art for a while?
Yes, I have my whole adult life, as a matter of fact.
Were you a teacher? Did you teach in school?
I taught adult ed for 30 years or so. I taught at the Heritage Village in the Stable Studio and Naugatuck adult ed classes, and then I started doing the senior classes, Naugatuck senior class and the Prospect senior class. And then when Ollie started, I did a drawing lesson first, drawing lessons. In fact, I believe you were in my first drawing class.
Well, you've taught a number of different types of art classes over the years. Should
Yes,
you tell me a little
have.
bit about them?
I want everyone to understand the basics. I'm very structured in the way I teach. I like them to understand what they're looking for, composition and color mixing. I have them do a color chart so they learn how to use the color and mix the color.
So basics, when you say basics, you're talking about mixing color, getting the
That's right.
the subject in the right
Composition,
portion.
exactly. Positive and negative spaces, and where the light source is, and where the shadows are cast. And so all of this, they use a reference, and preferably it's something they relate to that means something to them, and they will then do that for their own purposes, for their own self, or for their family. And all of my students have a purpose for their paintings, like Joan. If you would like to. Can I
Let me
have
ask you,
Joan
Judy,
say something?
what it seems like is people are copying a picture onto
But only for reference. They're not copying it per se. They're using it as a jumping off place so that they keep in mind where the shadows and light patterns are. And so they're not just getting a jumble. They have a purpose. They have something that, if they want to be realistic, they can go abstract, and they can take a photograph and abstract it if they'd like, but for most people want to have something they can relate to personally, and that's why they use a photograph as a reference, just so they understand where the light and shadow patterns are. I have them work with the composition as well. And they have to learn how to mix the color and do the most with their
You use the word, Judy, abstract. Could you define that when it comes to art?
Abstract is your composition. You can take any photograph and abstract it into positive and negative shapes, light and shadow patterns, and it's totally, you're putting part of yourself into that painting. So no photograph is the end all. They're going to do something personal, their own interpretation of what they see or what they want to relate to whoever looks at that painting.
That's terrific, Judy.
Okay.
Judy, how about if we come around and we'll look at some of your students' works and you can explain what's going on?
Yeah, and Deb.
Bring the camera over. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, you look great.
She did her own backyard in one of her first paintings, and now
Slow down.
this is a photograph that Deb took.
Start over.
Okay. Deb's first painting was her scene of her own backyard and what she saw. Now this is another photograph that she took, and
Of the Block Island sunset.
Block Island sunset. And so she's going to relate that all to the canvas and what she wants and what she remembers of that particular sunset.
Right, and it's not an exact representation.
No.
Well, what's interesting is you're not copying this from something else. This is all in your head that you're copying it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that up there. Okay, I got it.
Because in your head, you can't relate to the canvas.
Right.
You need to have a reference. If you just tried to put that sunset down on the canvas without any reference, it would be a jumble.
when I took your course, I really enjoyed the mixing the paints to get the color right.
Yeah.
That was something that
Yeah.
I found very interesting.
I can show you a color chart if you'd like to see an example of that.
Bring it over.
Okay.
What we're going to do is, because the light from the window is giving me a hard time. No, hang on, I gotta get you.
All right.
Come here and hold it up here so we can see it.
All right, if you want, you can take it out of here.
Let's move back a little bit because we're a little dull right over here.
This is a basic color chart. They're learning how to mix colors. Light, middle, and dark of any mixture that they make. They're doing a whole range. So any photograph they look at, this just gives them a way to get that color down on canvas.
Okay, when you mix it now, what are you mixing with a green and a white, green and a black, green and a gray?
And yellow. There's 3 mixtures under every block, and it's a light, middle, and dark values that they make. So.
Okay. Is there anything special that you wanted to focus on today? I mean, when you start off with a little lecture and then they start painting, or they just...
Oh, I take each person individually, what their purposes are and where they're going with it.
Oh, so this is a course where you get individual attention. You're walking
Absolutely.
around the room.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's really great,
Yeah.
Judy.
I never set up something and everyone do the same thing. Everything they paint is something they relate to personally. So that it's not an abstract thing in itself, it's a scene that they relate to, or whatever they're trying to show. Some people do like their grandchildren, and that a few people are doing that. And they have something to give to their family then. It means something to them.
Well, Judy, this has been terrific. I thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And what I'm going to do is I'll put this onto the camera and then I'll post it and I'll send you the link to look at
And edit
it.
it.
Nothing gets published publicly without everybody having their signature on it. But thank you so much, Judy. You've been great. You're natural.
I have all these wonderful people to work with, that's why.